sitting there with you by the river.
Welcome back. Welcome
Hello.
back. Yes, welcome back.
Okay.
Now, are you ready to proceed? Yeah, you settle down first.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, yes. I will give you a time to settle down. Yes, so welcome
Yeah.
back to this class. So thank you so much for having
Okay.
me tonight here. So now let's have integrated subject, which is all on the blind man and the elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. In this lesson, you will learn how to tell a whole story.
Okay.
Yes. Mm. So, what can you see? What are the expressions that you may have, or you can see in the slide tree? What are the expressions that you can see in the slide?
Uh, a big elephant, and
Mm. Mm.
it, many people are studying it, I think.
Mm. Mm.
Uh, they are studying every part of the elephant.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, so there are different expressions that you may see, right? So we have
Yeah.
the for yeah. Yeah, this one here said that it's a fan. It's a fan. Because
Mm-hmm.
he thinks that it's a fan since the elephant produces air on its part here, the upper part of
Yes.
its.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
Mm,
man, a man, he touched the elephant's
mm,
ear,
mm,
so he think it's wine.
yes.
And
Mm,
another one think the elephant's tooth is spare.
mm,
And one man think the elephant's stones, yeah.
mm, yes.
The snake, no, no,
Mm,
nose. Think
mm,
the elephant's nose is a snake.
mm,
Uh, the man who touch the elephant's body think it's a wall.
yes.
The man who touch the elephant's tail think it's a rope.
Yes. So have
Other
you
thing,
yes, thank you so much for reading that tree. Now, have you seen an elephant before?
yes, I've seen elephant before.
Oh, good for you. I haven't seen an elephant in person. I only see it on TV or in movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see elephants uh, at moon. At
Mm-hmm.
Zoom.
Mm-hmm. So, did you have a chance to get close to the elephant tree
No,
during the time?
not too many clothes. Yeah, my how to say, my
Mm.
brother and her wife, when they travel, uh,
Mm-hmm.
in Thailand, I don't know. No, in Yunnan, Yunnan
Mm-hmm.
province of China, uh, the elephant can uh, massage, yeah,
Mm.
for people.
Yes, so I heard about that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of elephants in China, right? Especially in the
Hmm.
province.
Yeah,
In
the
the
elephant
province.
uh, will will touch
Mm, mm,
people's bike. Use his uh how to say, foot.
mm. So yeah, elephants are kind animals. They are kind and also yeah, they're not wild, right? Elephants are mostly domesticated and they're not wild. And like before, right, Tree?
The elephant is very friendly.
Yes, it's very friendly. That's the right term. Thank you so much for telling that one. So yes, now yes, what are the characteristics of an elephant? Yes, can you mention one?
I have seen this. No, no, no. I have read this story
Mm,
about the
mm,
man and the elephant. So I know different, because these people are blind men,
yes,
they
yes,
can't see the
they
whole,
can see that. Mm,
so they just can touch.
mm.
So they just to judge things in
Yeah, they
through
just use
touching.
they simply use their senses, their feeling
Yeah,
senses, right?
yeah,
They just touch their sense of touch, not their sense of seeing. Yes, let's move
yes.
now here. So, when do you read or listen to a story? Which part would you like to read or listen to first? Why?
Which part would you like to read or listen to first?
Mm,
Which part?
mm.
I prefer to listen or read story from the beginning.
All right. Yes, from the
Mhm.
beginning. Yes, that's the very
I
important part of the story. Right, Tree?
think since this story is organized, is organized by this way, it's
Mm.
it's just by this way, it's it must be have their own how to say
You can write it down. So I'll translate
thinking.
it for you.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I prefer to
Read.
obey the the author's thinking or opinion to waste the story.
Yes, that's amazing. That's an amazing answer. So you mentioned of the author, right? So the author has a great influence in the story. Yeah, most of the
Mm-hmm.
stories is taken from the author's experiences and author's perceptions on something. Yes, let's move now
Mm-hmm.
here to the next slide. Let's read the beginning of the story. So please read this one. Here is the beginning of the story and about the blind man and the elephant. Take your time, Tree.
Six blind men went to see an elephant. Actually, none of them knew anything about elephants beforehand. The first blind man happened to touch the elephant's huge side. It's high and strong, just like a wall. He shouted aloud.
Mm. Yes, that's right. So we have the word beforehand. Beforehand means before anything happened. That's what it means with beforehand. Yes, beforehand.
Uh-huh.
Mm. And we also have the word side. Side meaning to say it's on on the side of the elephant.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So
Can
which
you
part?
give me, sorry, can you give me another word to instead of beforehand?
What? Can you repeat your question, Tree, please?
I want to know another word that can instead of beforehand.
Actually, yes. Let me read the sentence first. Actually, none of them knew anything about elephants beforehand. So, meaning to say, another term for the word beforehand is prior. Prior hand. You may also say that. Prior.
Prior,
Prior.
prior.
Mm, prior hand. Yeah, that's the exact term.
Okay.
Yes, prior. Meaning to say before. Meaning to say that before anything else, they never knew about elephants.
I
Mm.
remember, I remember that have a phrase that has the similar meaning,
Mm.
but I can't remember it.
All right. Yes. So that's part of your, yeah, you have to study that one also, right? So next time you tell
Mm-hmm.
me the word, right, Tree?
Okay.
Yes. Hope you can remember the word next time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yes. So I can find it for you. I can find more words for that here. So give me a moment. Yeah, beforehand, let me find more. So maybe this word might make you recall, yeah, that word, that particular word that you have in mind, right, Tree? So you may
Uh-huh.
also
Uh-huh.
say formerly, formerly. Is that the
Formerly.
term? Is that the term? Or previously, previously. Is that the term?
Previously.
Yeah, another term for beforehand is previously, formerly, already, ahead. Yeah, or
Uh-huh.
earlier. How about earlier?
Earlier. Yeah, earlier.
Yes. Is that the term?
No, it's not a phrase.
Yes. So I hope that you remember and recall that one next time. Three. All right.
Yes.
Yes. So I will be excited. I am excited to know that term. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Tree. Yes. Thank you so much for asking me. You have any more question?
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Now, here is a question for you tonight. Which part of the elephant's body did the first man touch?
The blind man, the first blind man happened to touch the elephant's huge side.
Yes, that's right. And what did the first man say after touching it?
It's high and strong, just like a wall.
Yes. So imagine how, yeah, most elephants used to drink lots of water because that's their way of feeling their big tummies, right, Tree? Do you agree?
Yes, it's
Yes.
just it's actually like a wall.
Mm. They just drink lots of water because they like to fill their tummies with water
Mhm,
because it's so huge. So
mhm.
let's continue now. So here is the main body of the story. So please read this one, Tree.
The second man was standing near the elephant's head. He grasped its long, sharp tusk. No, it's not like a wall. It's more like a spear, he said. I think it's very much like a tree. The third man sighed. As he reached around one of the animal's four legs with his two arms, the fourth man was standing behind the elephant. When the elephant wagged his big tail, he grabbed it. Are you sure? To me, it's very much like a rope.
Yes, so more like a spare. We have the word, the phrase more like a spare. Have you, yeah, a spare is a sharp object. Yeah, a spare is a sharp object now used to hit something, especially animals, wild animals. That's what we
Mhm.
call a spare. And yeah, what it means, we also have the phrase wag its big tail, meaning to say it moved its big tail.
Yeah.
It wagged. Now, here is a question for you tonight, Tree. Who grasped the elephant's sharp tusk? This one.
The second one, the second man,
Yeah, it's the
the second
second blind
man
man.
was standing near the elephant's head.
Yes, that's
He
right.
grabbed his long, sharp tusk.
Very well said. hmm Now, what was the elephant's tail like according to the fourth man?
The fourth blind man, the elephant looks like a, a rope.
Yes, that's right. It looks or it seems like a rope. Yeah, according to the fourth blind man. Very well said, Tree. Now let's move now to another slide. Now here is the continuation of the body of the story. So please read that one, Tree.
The first blind man was too tall and thin, as he was next to the elephant's head, and it was very easy for him to feel the wind created. by the elephant's big ears. You are all definitely wrong. It's like a fan. The sixth man stood in front of the elephant. The playful elephant trickled his neck with his trunk. He was startled and pushed the trunk away. It's like a big snake, I'm sure.
Yes, that's right. So it's better pronounced as you may pronounce the word, yes, you better pronounce the word created. Created. Cre
Created.
yes, that's right. Now we have the phrase here, it was very easy for him to feel the wind created by the elephant's big ears. Yeah, it's actually the
Yeah.
big ears. Yeah, the blind man thought that it's a fan. It's a fan because it produces air and wind. Yes. Now
It's
you,
very easy for him to
mm,
feel created by the elephant's big ears.
mm,
Uh-huh.
yes. So yes, that's actually the elephant's big ears. Now here is another phrase. You are all definitely wrong. So meaning to say that the person definitely disagrees the statement of the fifth blind man, and then tickled his neck with its trunk. Yeah, it means that, yeah, what it means with the word tickled, meaning to say that, yeah, it used to touch his neck with its trunk. Yeah, its trunk. And then yeah, he was startled and pushed the trunk away. So it means that, it means with the word startled is that he was
Startled.
yeah, I mean to say he feels, yeah, it means that something like he feels like he was suddenly pushed away. Yeah. See, he was startled, meaning to say he was shocked like that. So that's the other term of that one, startled. He was shocked, and yeah, let me search for the another term for that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some
Surprised.
time. Yeah, yeah. Shock or surprise, like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for saying that word for me, Tree. So here is actually another synonym for that one. So just give me some second. Yes, startled. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
astonished or amazed, shock or amazed, like that. So
Uh-huh.
that's what it means with the word startled or surprise, shock. Yes, definitely. Now, here is a question for you, Tree. Why did the fifth man think the other four men were wrong?
The fifth man, a blind man, was tall and thin, and he was next to the elephant's head. It was very easy for him to feel the wind created by the elephant's big ears, so he thinks it's like a fan.
Yes, that's right. And what did the last man think of the elephant?
The last man, since the last man was well, how to say,
Mm,
since the playful elephant tickled his neck with its trunk, so the last blind man was startled and pushed the trunk away.
mm.
So I think it's like a big snake.
Yes, because you think that it's like a big snake that touches his neck, right?
Yeah,
Yes. Mm.
they
So
they are all right.
yes. Now, let's proceed now to the next slide. So, yes, we are now on slide number 6 this time, 3, the ending of the story. So, this is a very interesting, most interesting part of the story. So, let's read this. Take your time.
All of them believed that the other was wrong, and they did not want to listen to how the others saw the events. So, in the end, none of them really knew what an elephant was like.
Yes. So, this is just do you think it's funny? The ending is funny?
Mhm. Because, yeah, since
Yes, it's quite funny,
yeah,
right? Because none
actually
of them really knew.
they should express their own own opinion, and they should summarize all opinions to get the real
Reader's
fact.
interest.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is the right way of ending the story, right? So ending part must be brief, meaning to say it's just short. You don't have to use a lot of words, to use lots of words to end the story. So it's like one half a paragraph only or a few sentences. So probably it must have 3 sentences or 5 sentences to be exact for the ending part. You don't have to use lots of words, right, Tree?
Yeah.
Yes. So
You know,
who
in
gave?
China we have a phrase. I
Mm,
can type it for you. It have the same
what's that?
can see
Blend vision?
dimension.
Is that what you mean? Blind vision or vision blind?
Okay, I can explain it for you. If you use a leaf
Mm,
cover your eyes, you can see anything.
mm. Yes, you can
So
see anything.
you can't see anything.
If
A leaf
mm-hmm. Yes.
a leaf cover. Use a
Mm,
leaf cover your eyes.
mm.
A piece of leaf cover your eyes. You can't see anything. You can't see
Yes.
the world.
Yes. If we blindfold, is that what you mean? Blindfold?
Yeah, so the sixth blind man have the similar express of my phrase. They they only can see like they can see.
Mm. Yes, so it's so difficult. Then we have to understand the situations, right? We have to sympathize and yes, of course, respect them because of their situation. Because we might, yeah, they're so, yeah, we must feel, we must be considerate to them, right, Tree? Yeah,
Yes.
so I think the moral of the story is that, yeah, blind men are the ones that we should take good care of. So if we see one on the street, so we must not we must give them food or yeah, if they have no home, we must help them to have shelter for themselves, right?
Hmm.
Because even the elephants they don't know because yeah, it's so hard to be a blind man. Mm. So
Yes.
yes, who gave the right answers about the elephant tree and why?
No one
No
gave
one.
me right answer about the event.
Yes, so no one has given and provided the right answer. So, yes, Tree. So I'd like you to read on the story from the beginning up to this page. So you may, yeah, I'd like you to review the story from the beginning up to this part and see you again to our next class. So since it's
Okay.
about time for me to go now, Tree, I enjoyed our conversation tonight. And by the way, you got a total of 3 golden stars tonight. Congrats, Tree. And actually that is multiplied by 20. So meaning to say you got 60 golden stars tonight, Tree.
Thank
You did
you.
an awesome job tonight. I'm so impressed. So see you again in our next class. This has been Teacher Rana Elsie. Good night, Tree.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.